Joining us is Kenneth Marcus, the founder and chairman at the Brandeis Center for Human Rights Under Law. He's also the former Assistant Secretary of Education for Civil Rights for the Bush and Trump administrations. Thanks for being with us, Kenneth. I mean, I'm watching Joe's story, and I just can't believe that this is reality on some of our most prestigious universities that we hold in such esteem, and that they have to have a hearing on in Congress about this, that it's gotten this serious.
Good to be here, Brian. I couldn't agree more. This has been an ugly time on college campuses. Judging by the intake that we receive at the Brandeis Center, if anything, the ADL's numbers underestimate the extent of the problem. We are hearing every day from students who are afraid to go to class, to cross campus, who think that as Jews, they no longer have anywhere near the security that they always expected to have on our own American college campuses.
One of the most emotional parts of this, Kenneth, during the hearing, it came from Louisiana Representative Julia Letlow. She described in graphic detail the reports of rape and mutilation of women at the hands of Hamas on October 7th. And then she also said this. Take a listen.
I can only imagine how terrifying it is to be a Jewish woman on any of your campuses. Just last night, a Jewish student from MIT wrote to me that she felt fearful and was forced to leave her study group during her doctoral exams because someone in her group told her that the women at the Nova Festival deserved to die because they were partying on stolen land. Now, while I am grateful for your condemning of anti-Semitism in statements to your students and to this committee, it's not enough. There has been no real action to hold anti-Semitic students accountable for their behavior. They should be expelled. The bottom line is that the buck stops with university presidents, and all students should feel safe on a college campus.
I mean, I can't imagine feeling like that as a student on a college campus. What can be done? I mean, you've made the argument that this is a violation of law. If it's a violation of law, like how would you even begin to enforce that?
Well, to begin with, university presidents shouldn't have to wait for the law to come down on them. This is a problem that's been brewing for many years. They need to take action, not just reactively, but proactively, to make sure that they are not developing an environment in which more of this is going to happen. The federal government has a role to play. I would like to see the Biden administration also being proactive, conducting its own investigations and not just waiting for complaints to come in. But the Louis D. Brandeis Center represents many students around the country. We've begun filing complaints against places like the University of Pennsylvania, Wellesley, the University of California at Berkeley, and we are hearing from students at many other places. So there are more challenges to come. Our hope, though, is that university administrators don't just wait to get sued, but instead take a lesson from the treatment that these three university presidents received today and start taking proactive measures to protect all of their students on campus.
But it's not just the students, right, Kenneth? I mean, we've heard about professors defending some of this. I mean, you study this. You guys have a behind-the-scenes look. I mean, are there administrators that actually back some of this hate speech?
Yeah, you know, there are professors on both sides. So there are professors who are coming to us and saying that they are now in a hostile work environment because they are being personally harassed as Jews or as supporters of Israel. But then there are professors on the other side, like the Cornell professor who said that he was exhilarated by the atrocities that Hamas committed. Now, we might not have known everything on October 7 that we know today, but we knew a lot, even from the beginning, about the rape, about the murder, about the torture, about the desecration of corpses. And the fact that there are professors around the country who are celebrating Hamas and considering these atrocities to be something that should be supported, this suggests that there is something about the culture on college campuses that needs to be changed, not just as a matter of do we punish a student or not, but do we take a really close look at what we are doing with our faculty selection, with our curriculum, with our DEI? What are we doing that is creating this mess, and how can we turn things around?
Yeah, hopefully it's not too late. I mean, because when you see the videos from some of these campuses, it looks like they've been infiltrated in many ways. Kenneth Marcus, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Good to be here. Thank you.